Coach, I felt like, I described it on the broadcast and was a mirror image of a week ago where the first drive of the game, you kind of give them in a good spot, they drive 97 yards on you. But since that, your defense seemed like they responded in a big way. What did you guys see after that first drive, and what did you like that you saw from your group after they were able to throw the first punch?
Well, I think what it comes, our guys do a great job of handling adjustments, right? and a little different in terms of just the way the zone was hitting and kind of awareness. So kind of different than the plan we had going in. So we were able to get that corrected. And when you've got some veteran guys that have played a lot of snaps and a lot of football in this defense, the Control Mosses, the Jonases, the Rexes, the Pashans, the guys up front that could really handle, Jake Sager in there, that could really handle those adjustments and don't blink an eye, never flinch, And I thought they did a great job with that and just continued to stay resilient and understand that we were going to be fine. It was all about the next series and the next play.
In terms of applying pressure today for you defensively and being able to get to the quarterback and not making them have easy looks, where do you rate this performance today compared to what you've gotten on the year?
Better than any of them because we didn't have to bring anybody. We were able to get there with 4 and even a couple with 3, which is impressive now. I mean, when you're able to bring 3 guys and those guys stay relentless up front and they're able to affect the quarterback and even sack him a couple times with 3 and 4-man rushes, I mean, that says a lot to those guys up front. Coach Smith and the mentality that he brings forth in that room every single day and drives those guys to compete and be perfectionists of their craft, and they did that today.
You had a Mr. Consistent on the back end in terms of Denzel Bonner being there for you. You didn't have him today. I know you threw out Lonnie a little bit more than normally do. Where do you feel your defense stepped up, knowing you had some guys to fill of a Denzel Bonner and even a Caleb Brewer on the defensive line?
Well, I think, and Coach says this all the time, and I think that, when your head football coach is a never flinch guy, like Coach Mallory is, it kind of infiltrates on down through, whether it's the staff, the players, everybody. So it just allows you're never rattled, and we say it all the time, the expectation is the position. And I think that Lonnie understood that the most important thing today was that he went in and played. We didn't need him to do anything outside of himself. We just needed him to go out there and give us everything he had, and he did a great job of that.
Knowing the last 10 days, really, not even 2 weeks, this team has taken some severe losses, and not just losing key production guys, but really good members of this family. It's not that they've left and they're not around the program anymore. I know they were specifically on the offensive side. You lost some key guys like an Anoke Mawala this year. You lost Khalif Copeland before the year even started, so it's not like you've had a full cupboard. But how much more does this win taste sweeter, knowing what this team has had to overcome, regardless, let alone the in-game adversity, but the adversity you've had to overcome to get here?
I think it goes to show you that they're buying in and they're listening and they're all in. And when I say they're listening, I mean, we've stressed to them from day one. Coach tells them all the time, we need everybody. And, why do you go to the same amount of workouts that the guy in front of you does? Why do you, go to the same amount of meetings? Why do you go there for the opportunity to compete and play? And when your number's called, that's one of the great things about football that it teaches everybody, is it teaches you that nobody cares about your problems. And that's where we were today. Nobody cared about our problems, and we had to come in here and find reasons to go win this game, and they handled it great today.
Even though I know he was just trying to make a play there at the end to make something happen, to see Jonas be able to pick up that fumble and go and be able to score, that had to be a pretty fun exclamation point on this one.
It was a great way to finish. Now, I did tell him I think I would have caught him, and passed him in the end zone. I thought he was struggling a little slow there, but no, he very well deserved. I mean, he's as all in of a guy as we have. Every amount of success that Jonas Griffith, experiences is well earned and well deserved. And it was great to see our guys be able to slam the door and finish. That was something after last week we really kind of hammered home that, hey guys, at some point in time, it comes a point in time in a game where you just got to go finish and you got to stick the dagger in. And I think it was great to see us be able to do that today.